Well, 12 years, just got elected to a fifth 3-year term. And, it's one of those things where I got involved with the union very gradually. But in terms of, the history of the union, just to give you the quick version, the AFM was founded in 1896, and Local 257 was literally the 257th local to certify, and that was in 1902.
Right.
And I think that the origin of, to jump to your question about how Nashville became Music City, my take on it is this, that it really started with the Athens of the South and the education center that Nashville became during the 1800s. And at the end of the 1800s, of course, when the Philly Singers were created to go out and raise awareness and, more importantly, raise money to keep the Fisk University alive, they were really the first musical ambassadors of Nashville.
Right.
And they went around the world, and rumor has it that when they were in Paris, one of the royalty that had seen them said something to the effect of, "You guys are so incredible, you from the city of music."
Right.
And some people think that that's where Music City came from, although the official version, as I'm sure you know, is a DJ for WSM,
David Cobb,
who spoke those words as kind of making sort of, it is kind of a play on the Grand Ole Opry versus Grand Ole Opera and all of that.
Right.
So, but in terms of the business, to me, where it really took off was the late 40s and the 50s, when the record industry began to expand. And of course, what they called race music and hillbilly music, before those terms became, somewhat obsolete. There was money to be made with that. And of course, the recordings that went on in Bristol, with the Carter family in Bristol, Tennessee, and, right at the border of Virginia, that went on a few decades earlier, helped create the culture that led to the Grand Ole Opry.
Right.
And of course, the Grand Ole Opry had a lot to do with just making people aware of Nashville as a place where music is being made.